just women, just, black women as a whole, just coming together and, we all have a purpose, we all have a superpower. So, it's just time to, live in our purpose and, bring out that superpower. So a little bit about me. I've been an entrepreneur, for about 5 years now. I started off, working like, the regular 9 to 5s, but, my entrepreneur journey was, kind of tough, especially for kids, especially a person who doesn't really have like a lot of support, like a lot of family, So I'm someone that, is an example and, that can give a little bit of hope that, that it is possible to do it, with kids, with support, no support, and just doing it on your own, and just really coming, from the ground up. I like to call myself self-made because everything that, that I do and how I got myself in today, I pretty much did it on my own. I really did my due diligence, I did my own research, I invested in myself. I took the time to really, take the courses and get a mentor because we all need a mentor to really, really be successful, And so I just wanted to just talk about, like how I got here, pretty much. Like I said, I was working the 9 to 5s, and at this time I was going through, a lot. I was going through evictions. I was going through, some things that, single, women go through, with kids, So the 9 to 5s were added up with my, the hours that I needed for childcare, so I always ended up quitting or, just my job. But while I did work my job, I always felt like, okay, I always felt like I was more than just a worker. I knew that I was more than just, an employee. Like every time that I had a job, I was always getting like promoted, or I felt like I can do this better than he can. You know what I'm saying? Just not bragging, but just having that mindset, because it's all about your mindset and where you're going, So I always knew that it was more for me. So at this time, I was learning about the right books to read, because you need to read the right books. You need to surround yourself around the right people. You need to invest in yourself. So I was learning about manifesting and writing down my goals. I'm a big person on writing things down and writing and planning out my days and my weeks and my months and my life. It's just important to write things down so you can speak your life into existence. It's real. So I was learning about this, and at that time I was like, dang, I wrote down I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be a personal assistant. That's really how I started off with credit repair. And at this time, long story short, the guy that I was a personal assistant for, he owned a credit repair company, ended up closing down because he had cancer and everything like that. And I was facing eviction. I couldn't pay my bills. So at this time, I pretty much took what he learned, what I learned from him, and I started my own credit repair company. And I said, what? At first, I started out doing it for free. I started helping out family and friends, and I started realizing, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm getting this stuff deleted. I'm doing this and that. Okay, let me help myself first of all. So I started working on my credit, because at this time I couldn't get this, I couldn't get a loan, I couldn't get, what I really wanted to do. I couldn't invest in my business. I couldn't get inventory. I couldn't get funding. You know what I'm saying? We need this for our business. You're not supposed to spend your money on out of pocket for your business. It's called other people's money, business credit, personal credit. And my people didn't know about this. I didn't see a lot of people talking about this. Like my kids, I even teach my 9-year-old daughter about credit. It's important. Add your kids on your credit card. Add it as an authorized user. Teach them about credit while they're young, so they already be on it. These kids these days, these 2022 kids, they something else. Like my son, he's one and he's smart. Like it's just crazy how smart and how aware they are. So it's important that we always feed them the right information and giving them the knowledge while they're young. So I started just learning and pumping my brain with what I needed to learn, and just start teaching my people and just sharing it on my social media. And it's like, okay, I gotta share, especially for my generation. Ain't nobody talking about this. Ain't no women talking about this. Everybody's twerking it. Talking about the celebrities and showing more love to them, and everybody's all entertainment. So I was like, okay, let me be the one that make it fun, make it cute, make it what it is, and I'm gonna still educate y'all on what y'all need to do while we're young, because we need to fix our credit. We need to invest in ourselves. It's important. Ain't nothing free. Take money to make money. So always invest in yourself and work on your business credit. That's really, really important. It's really simple. The structure of your business is the most important aspect of building your business credit. So you can save your money. Utilize your credit. Make sure your payment history is very important. Pay your bills on time. Let's stop utilizing these grace period days and paying on the third day. We always had this attitude that they're gonna get their payment on the third day. Yes, it's cool, but let's just start training our minds to really just be on time and just start making the right moves, so we can really get about the struggle. Get about it. We up 1 minute and then right back down. Like let's get our mindsets in the way where we can just stay afloat. Your circle is gonna be important about your entrepreneurial journey. Like it's been long. It's been really, really long. Like my friends, I used to be friends with, I'm not cool with them anymore. It's because we just don't relate. I just have to keep it real. Some of them don't have kids. Some of them still want to party. All this and that. They don't. Our conversations are different. Like I be trying to enjoy myself. I'm over here checking emails and worried about my next move. Over here trying to see what I can invest in next. Like, you want to talk about, guys and men and stallion, and I love it, but that's not just my topic of discussion all day, So your circle is very, very important. Just make sure you surround yourself with the right people. Make sure that you have people around you that genuinely want to see you win and love you, and that they will help you, support your vision. So that's really, really important. And like I said, passive streams. Make sure that you have more than one source of income. That's really, really important. I really have to learn it, especially how high it is, cost of living is today. Like, it's so expensive. It's just so rent is just so expensive. It's just so crazy out here. You got to have one income. So it's just so many ways that you can make money. 6 figures is nothing but $274 a day, and you can get 10 products for $20 and sell that. 30 products, you can break it down. It's just all the way how you break it down and how you train your mind to really make your money. If you break it down in small increments, is what I would say is the easiest way that you can really hit your numbers a day. Because if you break it down in small increments and you look at it, okay, it's just $274 a day. If you do hair, that's probably one head for you. If you do, just start calculating like that and putting it back into your business, and always spend your money on your business first and paying yourself first. So, like I said, it was a tough journey. It's not easy. Entrepreneurship is definitely not easy. I'm gonna just be real with you. It's not really easy, but it's definitely worth it. And I'm not saying quit your job and just be a boss. Like, what I'm saying? It's gonna take time, and most people pay attention to social media. They be scared to work a job. They be scared to do this and that because they worried about what people saying. No, do what you gotta do to get to where you at. You live like you want to live, and it just very simple. Right? All that. Alright, I don't have anything. Oh, yes, I do. Next, we're gonna have Brandy. Oh, I'm sorry. You can follow me guys on all social media platforms at @IM_Mariah D. That's on Instagram, and my name on Facebook is where I'm mainly at. It's mainly where I build my tribe at. Facebook is Mariah Davis. I got a green fit on because I got one point, so I got a green little fit on me going there. Mariah Davis. And I am the owner and CEO. Currently, my business that I'm doing now is Body Beauty Bar. I help women look beautiful on the inside and out. I do a bodies. I sculpt your bodies. Couture. Now, so just myself for everything like that. So next we have Brandon. Brandon James is the CEO of Savvy Financial, owner and content creator. At this point with Brandon James. And founder of the Yogi Foundation, where the tagline is what the world dreams, being as